The first lie this boy is ever told is that he can be anything he wants to be. His mother tells him that, the little boy in tears because none of the other children want to play with him. He could be an astronaut. He could be a basketball player. He could even be Prime Minister. One day, he could be everything he dreams of. The problem with telling a child something so seemingly innocuous is that they just might actually believe you. And the natural conclusion of such a lie is that suddenly it's your own fault that you're not a straight A student or the fastest kid in class. It's suddenly your fault that no one likes you. If you can be anything in the world you want to be, well, why aren't you? This stupid, idiotic little boy thinks it is his fault that he has to eat lunches alone, that it's his fault that he has to check his shoes for thumbtacks. He thinks it is his fault what they do to him in the change rooms after gym class. The problem is, this boy isn't just stupid, he is also a coward. So when faced with the reality that no one would wish to live like he does, he is ashamed. The first lie that he's ever told evolves into the first lie he would ever tell. I have lots of friends, he lies to his mother. Everyone likes me. And he sees the way his mother's face brightens with the stories he weaves. The way her eyes gaze beyond him, beyond the physical, when he tells her of his school adventures. How she rewards him with candy and pocket money when he spins his tales of made-up friends. It will be quite a few more years before he learns what the term vicarious parenting means. What wonderful things lies are, the stupid little boy thinks to himself. Wonderful things indeed. It is the boy's birthday soon, and he's about to get a lesson in cause and effect. I'm going to throw you a birthday party, his mother says one day. I want to meet all of your friends. The boy has never had a birthday party before, nor has he ever been to one. Like Christmas, they were always just vague idea he had seen on television and in movies. Abject poverty isn't in the vocabulary of an 11-year-old. It's just life. The arbitrary amorphism of a birthday party suddenly becomes a concrete reality. All at once, the debt accrued against 1,000 white lies is called in. His friends have flus, piano recitals, vacations to Timbuktu, 1,001 reasons not to have a party. But what he owes is already in arrears. His mother puts her foot down. She's already planned it all. There'll be cake, games, a venue. She's even going to hire him a suit. She'll work her fingers to the bone. She'll borrow whatever money it takes to give her precious baby boy a day to remember. And that's when he realizes this is much bigger than a few tall tales. Maybe a child shouldn't have to know that his mother can't afford a party for him, that he can never ask for such things. But here we are. The tightness in his chest is guilt. The emotion pleads with him. It's well and good when your words are just that, words. But he's learning that words can break a lot more than sticks and stones can. Do the right thing. Come clean. He feels the pit of his stomach, lead-lined and dropping. With a dry mouth, he steels himself. I can't wait. The thing about cowards is that they know right from wrong. They want to do the right thing, the brave thing, the noble thing. What an unfortunate malady it is to be born without a spine. No one can torture a coward as much as he can torture himself. How can a stack of paper cards feel so heavy, handmade by his mother with special calligraphy for the best friends he's invented? At first, he holds on to naive optimism. Maybe, just maybe, his classmates will consider coming. But even mustering the courage to approach them is terrifying. Their sneers when he interrupts their lunches. The way they look down at him as he tries to get their attention. It's hard to admit you're unliked, that nobody would voluntarily spend time with you. You can pretend when you don't force the issue. As long as you don't manifest that rejection into reality, you can exist in that comfortable gray area known as potential. Maybe people like me after all. Maybe some of them will have a change of heart. Maybe. Just maybe. But all that goes away when you convert that potential into reality. You can no longer hide in what ifs and maybes. Your potential collapses into an utmost certainty. The popular kids are obviously off the table. If you need to ask why, you've either been out of school too long to remember what it's like, or you are a popular kid yourself. The nerds, losers, outcasts, and other dregs of the class seem like better pigs. But if anything, No worse. The only thing that separates them from the bullies above is opportunity. These pariahs are just waiting for someone lower on the totem pole than them. And when that day comes, that soul will know true cruelty. But what other choice does he have? He tries to bargain with them. They smell his desperation. The biggest one smiles, suggests a trade. They'd seen the boy playing with an old... It's nearly a piece of junk now. The buttons get stuck sometimes, and the plastic is all yellowed with a few decades of service through multiple generations. But it's the boy's prized possession. His... For them to come. That's the price. With tears nearly forming in his eyes, he hands them the console. The nerd bully throws it to the ground, the pieces shattering like cleaven bones. "You idiot," the nerd bully yells. "Why would I want a piece of junk like that? Did you really think I'd actually want your old grimy... You're so stupid." They leave him in the dirt, their feet crunching the pieces into dust. To his credit, the boy doesn't cry. Maybe he's just reached that emotion beyond tears, the one that leaves nothing inside of you but numbness. He lies there for a while. Could have been a few minutes, could have been a few hours. It's not until he feels a hand on his shoulder that he realizes someone is calling out to him. "Are you okay?" the voice asks. When he looks up, he sees something that he feels like he hasn't seen for a long time. A friendly face. She's a girl from his class, someone he's seen in passing. "Here, let me give you a hand." He dropped these. Out of his pocket, the handwritten birthday invitations are now stained in the mud he had been lying in. It's in this moment he realizes that maybe good people exist. "Is it your birthday soon? Happy birthday." "Oh, it's bad luck to say that before it's your actual birthday, right? I think I've heard that before." The way she talks to him. The way she talks to him like he's a human being. "Well, I better go. See ya." He's not sure what possesses him in that moment. Desperation. Hope against hope. A Hail Mary long shot. Can you take one?" He thrusts a crumpled invitation in her direction. She looks down at the note, then back up to him. And there's this look. A look of infinite pity mixed with something else. I might be able to come. I'm really super busy on weekends. I've got dance class and French lessons But maybe, just don't count on it. She winks and smiles at him. And he falls head over heels in love with her right that instant. "Look, how about I help you hand them out around class? Would that help?" And so, they stand at the front of class, the girl taking the lead and petitioning the class to take his invitations. And slowly, begrudgingly, his classmates take the mud-stained invites, one by one. His savior. She's an angel, he thinks. An angel sent down to earth. Not everybody is filled with hate. All he has is hope. There he is, in the bowling alley. Half a dozen lanes booked out in his name. He sat there, suit and all, alone, cordoned off from the regular customers. The arcade set up for him and all his friends. "Your friends, honey?" his mother asks him. "Are they going to be much longer? The pizza's getting cold, and there's more coming." He tries to say something, but the sound of the DJ drowns him out. The idiot boy looks around wildly. The crowd looks on at the birthday boy alone. "They'll be here any minute," he yells to his mother. "Just 5 more minutes." Someone has to come. Anyone. Just one person. They can't hold off any longer. The alley is booked out for the rest of the day. The party starts now, or not at all. "Just 1 more minute, please." The manager is tapping his watch and shaking his head. Something in his mother's eyes breaks. "Honey dear, this is non-refundable. I asked you to do one thing. So where are your friends? Because you are having this party." In the middle of the madness, he sees her. A car pulls up in front of the bowling alley. An angel in an SUV. She floats out. He's saved. It doesn't matter if it's just 2 of them. 2's enough to make it a party. No one else matters. She makes eye contact with him through the front window. He sees her eyes. An implicit understanding flows between the two of them as she looks upon the empty chairs, the congealing pizza, the lanes devoid of people. And she looks back to the driver. She leans over, says something, and he watches as his angel gets back into the car and drives away. Pity is the most poisonous emotion. Cruelty, hatred, torture, they're at least honest. Pity tricks people, makes them believe a lie. I care about you. He talked with the girl for a minute or two and thought that amounted to something. That, for some reason, she would go out of her way to help him, to save him. There isn't going to be any hope. But there will be a party. The light has gone out from him. His mother, far gone, drags him from event to event. She has paid too dearly for this day. Arcade games by himself. Bowling, surrounded by empty lanes. A cold pizza lunch, the hardened oil slick as he chokes it down. He's past the point where anything can touch him anymore. Nothing can ever hurt him. Never again. That is, until he sees the cake. The room darkens. The DJ cues his friends over the PA to sing him happy birthday. But there's no one. No one at all. One final perverse act. He sings himself a happy birthday. He sings until his throat is bleeding and raw. The song lasts forever, echoing like a clarion's call endlessly into the vile blackness of the future awaiting him. The song is etched into his soul now, and it will remain, wordlessly, soundlessly, for the rest of his life. He will sing this song forever, like a blind dog, made lame and dragged about in front of others. Happy birthday. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday to me. Happy birthday, dear. Happy birthday to me.